feel a bit overwhelmed whenever my channel goes viral, even mini viral. I would say hundreds. Here and there I hit in the hundreds of page views. Some of them, a couple of them, I nailed it. The Howard Stern and one on Hilaria Baldwin were home runs. Those two are in the top tier. And I guess some others we get in the low thousands. So I suppose I'm not a complete bust as a channel, and perhaps even an example that if someone's patient, they can get some page views. Just don't take it personally whenever you get like a 4 spot. Then you go, okay, it happens. Then you check back months later and you're like, wait a minute, 4. Not even one more person had watched it. But then you get the other ones that keep, they're the gift that keeps on giving. I'm not going to turn Deborah Lusignan, I can't even say her name. I looked at a bit at Aunt BB with Scott Creighton. They did a show like 9 days ago. They're not even shows. It's so bizarre to look at them with their faces, the contour of their faces. I think I've done enough. Like within one video, I'll think to myself, I've said enough. Well, now I'm feeling like, well, I blogged enough for like the whole batch of it all. I've got a Simon and Garfunkel tune on the mind. I'm trying to relax. I have overload, right? Sensory overload for the mind. This stuff really gets my juices flowing, for lack of a better phrase. I'm a little confused over singing upper pitch octaves with falsetto, listening to groups and trying to play covers. I'm starting to get a little confused because they'll slip in the falsetto, and it will be a bit of a work. It'll be a bit of work for me to detect that. And women are naturally above us, above the bloke. I don't want to say like it's just us guys. Well, any women listening, we welcome you to the guy cave here. No, I don't. But I don't believe it the other way either. Like, so I'm talking directly to the women, and all those other guys. Those guys shouldn't. They don't really matter. It's all about one of those Utah-styled fams. So anyway, I have a song. I don't know how much I have to listen to crap over and over again. Maybe not. I have to sing this soon. It's already after midnight. My voice is cracking. I'll have to drink a bit of beverage. I've got this new strategy where I'm not editing anything at all. I'm just muting out weird sounds. My fair are ums. I hate the And when the is attached to a word, there's no way to edit it. Long gaps. I'm even tired of editing out long gaps, so I'm not even doing that. So right now, it's 4.5 minutes, just over. Just to prove that I'm not editing anymore. I'm just not doing it. I'm paranoid on YouTube comments, like, are they going to get deleted? There's a learning curve to pull the stuff out of spam.
The Wikipedia page for the Five Eyes, and here they show all the agencies for each country. And I worked I actually worked for NSA from 1983 to 1991, so I am not a career spook. I just got a taste of it.
Jesus
and decided
fucking...
that's not for me for life, so I left.
I used to support Hitler. And then I'm wondering, some of them, I'm like, just go away. I'm not letting psycho fans clog up my comments. There are apparently real people who have common sense, realistic views of what's going on. They don't deserve to be batched in with people who think I was going to say the earth is flat, but she wasn't into that, but she was into some very crazy stuff at the end. I remember that. I did like her a little bit. Not too much, though. It was only in the last year or two that I figured out they're scripted. First, I noticed H.A. Goodman was linked to the people who smeared me over Brett Kimberlin. So I linked. H.A. Goodman left a breadcrumb. He was left holding the bag. And H.A. Goodman was tied to the original format with those guys. I forgot to mention that. H.A. Goodman had some moderator called Eric H526, I think. And he was one of the engineers, the ones and twos. He's still around. So I noticed all this crap and I documented it on the side. Not few to no one really participated. There was this period of time where it seemed like it was organized. They all flooded in, and then it was there was a show by that John Brisson guy who's tied to Jimmy Jean, who was Donkey Till. I even found out his real name. But I mean, I'm not going to say it right now. I'm not going to check on it. I do know it. I don't think having these names or anything matters. The search engines are officially dead. See, here I go again, talking. I could do this nonstop every day. I don't know how good it would be that way, or if this one is even that good. I have that. I showed a little of it earlier. A pre-code. I don't know if it was cut, edited, redone up for after pre-code, but I can play that for special interest hobby. Singing songs is still in there. I'm feeling very confident with breathing and timing. I just want to go really slow. I feel like I've done my piece overall as a social media addict or internet addict. I haven't really been communicating that much with people realistically since the beginning. I used to be into that. I do it here and there. I've been doing it more recently this last week. But otherwise, I feel officially retired from being a troll buster, whatever that was called that I was doing. It's an independent media scam. I was sued by Brad Block's buddy there, the bomber guy, suspected of killing the grandmom. People know that story. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still sort of seem to be pointing to something huge, even though I'm not really going in depth on anything like Rogan, and I have in the past a little bit. I think I proved it. If I have autism. I can figure stuff out, but there's gonna be someone out there who would know better than me how to play with the video. Not to cheat, but to play with the video and maybe Photoshop in some arrows and extra body analysis. I basically gave the simple kit in Caboodle. You just slow it down. That wasn't an that was an That's UH. I think that's a real word. We'll need a blog court ruling on that. So I'm gonna do that Simon and Garfunkel song right now. I've done it before, so this is what it's called practicing. I am trying to mimic Art Garfunkel because he was that. I think he sounded great. I want to pay homage to his ability. So for Art Garfunkel, I want to be like a Beatlemania and copy him as close as I can. Maybe I should have done this in the morning when I'm more alert, when I'm more together, but F it. Just doesn't matter. That great line from Meatballs. It just doesn't matter. Back when TV and film taught us real life lessons. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. What a dream I had, pressed in organdy, clothed in crinoline of smoky burgundy, softer than a breeze. I wandered empty streets down, past the shop displays. I heard cathedral bells tripping down the alleyways as I walked on. And when you ran to me, your cheeks flushed with the night. We walked on frosted fields of juniper and lamplight. I held your hand. And when I woke and felt you warm and near, I kissed your honey hair with my grateful tears. Oh, I love you.